first diet that I would like to explain is Living Life. I always call that the resurrection of the healthy and natural diets. And the reason for that is because one of the main principles is everything that comes straight out of the ground is healthy and preferable. So we, for example, eat rice and potatoes instead of pasta and bread. Everything that is created or changed by human beings, we try to avoid that. So that's one of the main principles. Everything, like, so you're good with veggies, with fruits, with even fish and stuff. If this is your favorite protein source, you can do this diet when you're a vegan, a vegetarian, if you're a meat eater. It's basically nature-based, alive food is what we call it. A lot of fresh water. And another very important principles that comes with that diet is we actually go with the biological clock that we have in us. And that's something we don't have to believe in it. It's just given, right? The sun, for example, rises in the morning and it goes down in the evening. So in the evening we usually sleep. And another given is 70-75% of our planet is water, just as 70-75% of our body is water. So it kind of makes sense that we give our body, when we eat and drink, 70-75% of what we have as an intake should be liquid, water, right? Otherwise we create a disbalance. So these are principles they just here. And if it comes specifically to our body, we have 3 periods that we, in this Living Life diet, that we look at. We have a food intake, which is usually in an 8-hour period from about noon till 8 o'clock in the evening. And I don't want to go into details right now what and how we eat. As I said, it's basically natural food. But this is the food intake. This is when the body actually functions and is able to get all that nutrients that it needs, which are the 7, right? Fat, protein, carbohydrate, minerals, vitamins, fibers, and water. And this in the right relation. And then second period is digesting. So from about 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the evening, we usually go to sleep, right? We lay down, and this is the time that the body actually have time to digest, split and separate all these nutrients, transport it into the cells where it need to be, because we give it the time. We don't take away energy for something else. So this is usually the digesting period and the cleanup period during these hours, like I said, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the evening until maybe 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. And then the third phase in the morning is we get rid of what the body can't use. So you kind of get the energy, clean it up, split it, organize everything, and then there's waste. And you can control that by yourself. Most people need to go big to the toilet after they wake up until about 11, 12 o'clock noon. It's the body want to get rid of all the things that it can't use. So these are cycles that most human beings have them, and you can support the body with all these cycles, or you can go against it and do it your own way. But what I want to tell you here is, if you, for example, eat a lot in the evening and then you go to sleep, your body probably doesn't need that energy, right? So if your body could talk to you, it will probably tell you, hey, why are you doing that? Are you crazy? You go to sleep in about 1 hour or 2 hours, all this energy. You know what? I was working as well all day long. I'm tired as well. And now you give me all that energy. I don't use it. You don't use it. I'm going to just produce some storage with that. And this is how we kind of mess up our inner clock, our rhythm, by just doing what we think is right instead of listening to the body. So the main principles of that diet is really listen to your body, go with the cycles that are given with as much natural food as possible. And for many of you, this is the key. This is the way that's gonna change your life into a healthy direction, into a direction that you feel energized, motivated, enough rest, because you don't take all this energy away from your body. You support it in everything that it does. For others of you, this is the completely wrong diet, because you have a different starting point, you grow up differently, you condition every cell of your body differently, and that's completely fine. There are other diets, and with the next video I go on with another possible diet that is evolution based, that I experienced myself as well, with very good results. I felt great. Check it out in my next video. Most importantly, stay healthy. Bye.